Hello everyone and welcome to this webinar on voice acting for animation. My name is Jimo Samsidin, popularly called Mr. Splendid. I'm the creative director for Splendid Films and Animation and Splendid TV. I've been in the game for about a decade now, so I think I can also say one or two things about my experience in the field, because every day I deal with voiceover and voice acting. In fact, there's hardly any day that I don't work on a job that requires voiceover or voice acting. So, voice acting for animation. There are three words there: the voice, the acting, and the animation. Okay? Voice. Talk about, you know what voiceover is. When you run a voice to narrate, to explain, to introduce, to advertise given product, services, concept, or idea. That is voiceover. Radio jingles, TV commercials, and so on. These are voiceovers. And we hear them every now and then on the radio and on our social media. So on the uses, voiceover is used for commercial purposes, for narration, documentaries, announcements, advertisements, and so on. Now, this narration aspect, you can also use voiceover to narrate animation. Let's know that, please. We can use voiceover to narrate animation. But when it comes to dialogue, give and take, character, we use voice acting. Because in that aspect, we need emotions, we need character trait, we need personality to come into play. So voiceover will not be ideal for dialogue dialogue-based animation. But when animation is narrative-based, you're just narrating, you can use voiceover. Let's get that clear, please. Okay? And then the impact of voiceover, it enhances storytelling, provides clarity, engage audience. It also woos the audience. It makes you want to buy the products, Acting now, another important word again. Who is an actor? An actor is a person that, interprets a role, interprets a character. Acting is about portraying a character in a performance. In acting, what are the skills required? We have emotional expression. That is why, as an actor, you must be able to, depict different emotions facially. It's very, very key. That's why our screen actors, they work more on their faces, on their beauty, on their look, because it is the face that is telling the story most times. They use their body parts too, but the face does a lot of job. Their physical movement, vocal modulation, improvisation, and the ability to understand and interpret scripts. So, we are picking some things from here. If you want to be a voice actor, we are picking vocal modulation, and we are picking the ability to understand and interpret a script. Okay? Then, what are the importance of acting? They connect with the audience emotionally and drive the narrative forward. Okay? Now let's now go to voice acting now. Voice acting. What is voice acting? It's an art of performing voiceover to represent characters in animation. Performing voice to represent character in animation, in video game, in audio drama, another format that requires, voice and not visible actors. Okay? So, what are the skills that are required for you to do a good voice acting? You need your vocal range. Vocal range is very, very important. This is your ability to change your voice, to use different kind of voices at different times. Do you understand? So, this vocal range makes you get job more. Makes you get job more. Yes, if you can change voice. I'd rather go for an actor that can use 3-4 different voices on my project than go for an actor that can use one voice. I know if I'm bringing you in I can use 4 voices. You can help me nail 4 actors already. That is, less stress for me, and that's more pay for you. Clear articulation. You need to be clear in your words. You need to articulate properly. The ability to convey emotions through voice. This is very key. This is an acting skill you are bringing into voice. You must be able to convey emotions through your voice. Yes, we must know. We are not, even if I close my eyes, I should be able to tell that this character is angry, this character is happy, this character is sad, this character is grieving. I should be able to tell from your voice. So you are using your voice to create emotions. Very key. Character creation. You are creating a character. With your voice. Yes, you should be able to create a character with your voice. So that whenever I hear that voice, I know that, oh, this is Simpson, this is Mama Bomboy, this is a Landlord. You are creating a character with your voice.
I'm Christina Puccelli. I'm a voice actor, currently on a show called The Loud House. I play the part of Luann.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side, to run away from the cook, to prove he's no chicken. I played Vicky on The Fairly Odd Parents. It twerps. Mandy on The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
I was Emily Elizabeth on Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Clifford! Michelle, do you want to come to Birdwell Island and play with me and my doggy?
You have to not be afraid to look gross,
like when I do the old lady voice, my face doesn't look very cute at all. But sometimes you have to make a gross face to make that voice,
The roles and importance of voice acting. What are the roles of a voice actor? You are bringing animated characters to life through your vocal performance. You are bringing a character to life. The animators will create the movement, the gesture, the expression, the mannerism, but you are using your voice to bring that character to life. Okay, so you're also creating a character vocally. And it's important, very importantly, you must know that voice acting is important to animation because it helps to add depth and personality to your character. Okay? Role of a voice actor. What are the roles of a voice? You are providing a voice for a character in an animation, in a video game, and radio, drama, and so on. Number 2, you are bringing character to life with emotions, tone, and personality. You are bringing a character to life with emotions, tones, and personality. It's key. That's one of the roles. So you're not just coming to the studio to come and read the script. No, you're not reading. You don't even read in acting, voice acting. You don't read, you act. Okay? The acting is 90% of the job. So you don't read, you act. You only read when you are preparing for the job. But you are coming to act what you have read. Do you understand? So, you are allowed to use your hand, to use your face, to use your body to interpret what you are given to interpret. Do you understand? You are allowed to use your body. Although this will not be shown in the final production, but at least it will help you to be free to bring out the character in you. Do you understand? So, then, as a voice actor, you need to work closely with the director, or the line director, or the animators in order to achieve a common goal. Okay? What are the key skills that is required for voice acting? Vocal range. Yes. Your ability to change your voice. To create different kind of voices. This is a gift, that some people have naturally, but it can also be built. You can work on it. You can train to do that. Yes. You can train to do it, and we'll still get to that. Okay? So, secondly, acting ability. A voice actor must know how to act. You're not coming to act before a camera, but you're going to act before your microphone. Do you get? So you must know how to convey emotions and some character traits. It's very key. It's very key. Okay?
My name is Jack DeSena. I did Sokka on Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Boomerang! You do always come back!
What's up, dude? Yeah, let's go to the party, man.
Fine by me! If you're not gonna do your job...
Acting ability is key. Then imagination. Your sense of imagining must be there. You must be able to visualize and imagine characters, personality, and traits. As a voice actor, your imagination must be key, because you can maybe given a picture. Okay, look at this character. This is a picture of a character, an old, haggard-looking lady that smokes with a thick voice, and you ask to give her a voice, give her a personality, a trait, give her different emotions. When she is angry, when she is sad, when she is happy, when she is... We are creating all this. So, your imagination must be there. You must be able to imagine things, as wild as it may seem, Diction, yet proper articulation of words and pronunciation. Proper pronunciation is key. You must be clear. You must articulate, you must punctuate properly. So this is key too. So you need to get trained. And your local dialect, your local accent must not interfere if the production does not require it. Do you understand? So you need to get trained to be better at this. Listening skills. You need to listen, and dialogue is give and take. So you need to listen to the other character and be able to respond in accordance. Do you understand? So, and then when you're recording, there are two ways recording is done. Sometimes we have a conference recording where every character needed for a scene are seated with your own microphone and you are delivering your lines, give and take. And in some cases, you will come to the studio alone to do your own line alone. So in that case, you need to understand the other character's lines and why your own character is giving this response, why your own character is responding this way or using these words. Do you understand? I can say you are stupid in a way that is not insultive. Do you understand? And I can say, so it depends on how you say it and who am I saying it to, and what am I saying to the person. You are stupid. Obviously you are stupid, but I didn't say it. I didn't say you are stupid. I didn't say you are stupid. I'm like, God, you are stupid. Do you understand? So, how you say what you say matters. Do you understand? So you must listen. Now let's talk about vocal range a bit. Vocal range, that's ability to use multiple voices. Like I said earlier, this is a gift. Some people are gifted. Good voice texture too is a gift. It's a natural gift. But you can if you're interested in voice acting, it's something you can learn, something you can work on and improve. Even if you have it as a gift, you still need to learn the rudiments and understand how you can use it in voice acting, So we can, for physical traits of voice, physical and emotional traits now, we can break voice down into three. We have the weight of the voice, we have the special quality of the voice, and we have the timing of the voice. The weight can be light or strong. Some people have light voice, and some people have strong voice. Some people have direct voice, some people have indirect voice. You understand? So, the voice can be direct, it can be indirect. You get it? And some people speak sudden, they speak very fast, suddenly. They speak sudden. And some people take their time. The timing is slow. They don't speak as fast as you may expect them. Do you get? So then we now have the types of voices. We have dubbing. Dubbing is when you speak very fast, so direct and so sustained. We have pressing. Pressing is when you speak. You are not fast, but your words are consistent. We have wrangling. Wrangling, when you speak and your speaking is not so direct and it's not there, it's not here, it's just wrangling. It's not direct. We have the gliding. Gliding is another type of voices. We have flaking, we have thrusting, we have slashing, and we have floating. Then also you can speak through your nose, as in nasally. You can speak through your nose to, express your emotions, express your mind, and give a dialogue. I'm not good at that. That's why I had to cover my nose to try nasally. Trusting so you can speak through your lungs, then regular the way we speak. Okay, so these are different kinds of voices. You can Google about them. You can try them out. At your own free time.
I love doing Rugrats. I got to play the littlest baby on that. And of course, Powerpuff Girls was so fun.
I got to play Bubbles, who's the cutest ever.
Whenever I create a character, I know how they laugh, how they cry, how they handle stressful situations.
Too bad it tastes so nasty.
You haven't even tasted it yet.
They actually live in my brain, and when it's their turn to come down and play, they get to play.
A giant chicken. I must be the luckiest girl in the world.
Then we have the acting ability. Like I said, acting is very important in voice acting. That's why it's called voice acting. You are acting with your voice. So the acting itself takes 90% of your performance. The voice is just 10%. So acting is key in voice acting because you need your acting skill to convey emotions and your character traits. Okay, so when you are now building your character traits, these are some of the things you need to work on. When building your character traits, you need to build your character's laughter. How does your character laugh? How does your character laugh? How does your character cry? The way he cries also matters. How does he scream? Does he vomit? How does he giggle? So you need to build a trait for your character so that when we hear this, we know that, this is this character. This is how this guy does. So you need to build character traits. You need to build all this for your character. How does he laugh? How does he smile? How does he laugh? How does he cry? How does he yell? Then also you need to build situations around your character. When he is happy, how does he react vocally? When he is sad, when he is grieving, when he is sober, how does he react vocally? You need to build all this. This is how you build character traits. Do you understand? Okay. Imagination. As a voice actor, your sense of imagining must be very high. Okay? You need to be able to imagine things. Imagine giving an alien character, big head, one eye, and you're asked to create a voice for that character. That is where your imagination comes in. You need to open your mind to different options. How do I create this character? How should it sound like? Do you understand? Sometimes the animation studio will give you some traits and say, okay, is this, is that, and sometimes they will leave you to come up with something, and then you now look at it together and find a balance. Look at the character in the middle. Is old, haggard, crippled. What should it sound like? And look at the guy by the left. What should it sound like? He looks mischievous. Very corny, mischievous guy with his earring. What should it sound like? Do you understand? So, these are where your imagination comes in. Your ability to visualize and create character's personality. That's where it comes in. Okay? The voice acting process. Okay, we want to do voice acting. What are the procedures? The first is reading. You need to read your scripts and understand your character. Okay, that's the first thing. You read your scripts and understand your character. Like the way I work is when I'm giving out a script, I'll explain the character traits, and I leave you to work on it, to read it, and then come back, we look at it together. So, after reading and understanding your character, your own job next as a voice actor is to develop a unique voice and personality traits for that character. That's your next job. Develop a unique voice and personality traits for that character. I've said it before. How does the character laugh? How does he cry? How does he yell? How does he scream? How does he do things? What are his reactions to different situations? These are character traits. These are so you need to work on this. Give this character a unique voice that will be peculiar to him. Then the recording. You go to the studio at a shadow date to do your recording. Then when you record, the line director, or the recordist listens, you get feedback, you take until the job is done. Equipment for voice acting. So in case you want to, set up a voice acting, like what I always recommend is, you don't need to break a bank, you can start with your phone. You can start with your phone, start recording with your phone. Your phone is a good device for recording. You can download any audio recorder on your phone, and then you start with that. So record with your phone. But you can get a microphone. If you can afford a cheap microphone, get a microphone for recording. Then you need a pop filter. It covers, it filters your sound. Headphones, to listen and monitor your voice. Okay, then audio interference. That is like a sound card. Like this microphone, it works directly with my laptop. I don't need a sound card, but there are some that require a sound card. Okay, so it depends on what your pocket can afford. Then recording softwares like Audacity. I use Audacity. I use Audition. Adobe Audition is industry standard. Then there is Pro Tools. So there are many sound software you can practice with and just do recording with. Okay. So, but these are basically what you need: microphone, pop filter, headphones, sound card, and sound software. Tips on how to become a successful or a better voice actor. Now, number one, warm up. You need to warm up your voice. There are a lot of exercises you can do, to warm up your voice every day. Just go online, Google it, type how to warm up voice. You will see a lot of things that you can practice and do to warm up your voice. So do it every day before you record, before you read. Number two, practice regularly. It's very key. You need to practice. In fact, even if it's just 10-20 minutes every day, try and practice. Practice regularly. You can pick up a book and read. Pick up a script. There are many scripts you can get free online. Pick up a script and then just read. Try to create a character. You can also look out for cartoon characters, pictures, and then try to create a voice for that character. As you're doing this, be recording them. Before you know it, you are creating a demo reel for yourself. Then stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water. It's good for your vocal cords. And also listen and learn. Listen to other people's voice acting. People that are professionals, listen to their voice. Watch cartoon. Listen, study how they interpret their dialogue. Study how they show emotions. These are how you learn. Also practice it on your own. So try it out too. And also take care of your voice. Avoid screaming. Avoid damaging your voice. Avoid smoking. Avoid shisha. All those shisha smoking, they're not good for your vocal cords. Avoid drinking. Avoid smoking, and avoid stressing your voice unnecessarily. Shouting, screaming, fighting. Please avoid it. Your voice is important. The tool of this trade. Now, resources for aspiring voice actors. You can get tutorials online. You can get books. I recommend one here. Attending workshops and seminars like this, and then also joining community like VoiceOver Geng, where voice acting is being, discussed. Okay, the assignment now, you have to create a demo reel. This assignment will help you create a demo reel. I have arranged 6 characters for you to voice. You are creating a voice acting for these 6 characters. What am I looking for? I'm looking for vocal range. How are you able to give each of them a distinct voice? Then how are you able to create emotions for each other? How do they laugh? How do they cry? How do they scream? How do they, and how do they react to situations around them? So this is the assignment, and I wish you do it and put in your best, because this will also form a demo reel for you. These 6 characters create distinct voice for them. Come up with your dialogue by yourself. Okay. So for your questions and answer, I'll try and be online to answer your questions. I'll be in a meeting, but I should be running off around this time. So I'll try to be online to answer your questions. And if I can answer it, I'll answer later on the VoiceOver Geng platform. So basically, like I've said, voice acting is about, acting with your voice, and the acting is like 90%, your voice is just 10%. So what do we do in voice acting? We interpret a role. We give a cartoon character a personality trait. We are giving the character a voice, a distinct voice. We're also giving the character some personality traits. How does he laugh? How does he cry? How does he scream? All those things. Then how does he react to different situations around him? So these are the traits we give characters. They should be distinct. Some characters will sound funny, some will sound weird, Then your sense of imagining must be high to be a voice actor. Your sense of imagination, because there's some characters that are abstract. They are not humans, they are not animals, they're just there. So you need to also give them a voice too. So you must be able to imagine, beyond what you are given. Do you understand? So, and also to be a better voice actor, you need to practice every day. You need to take care of your voice. Avoid smoking, take a lot of water, exercise your voice, read every day, try out different characters, listen and watch the works of professionals, who have been there, and then try to learn from that, mimic them, and then that's how you get better. So this is how far I can go. I hope this is helpful, and I hope we have more classes in the future. So if you have any question, drop it for me here, or drop it on VoiceOver Geng platform. I will find time to attend to them. Thank you very much, and God bless.